For more than 40 years, the BMW 3 Series has been the compact executive saloon that all others are judged against. It's a driving purist car and one which gives you connection to the road like no other. But now, in its 7th generation, does it still have what it takes to top the pile against the Mercedes-Benz C-Class and the Audi A4? Well, let's find out. No matter which engine you choose, you get surprisingly good fuel economy in the BMW 3 Series. If you're after a petrol, you're recording something between 38 and 41 mpg, depending on which engine you choose. Whereas in a diesel, that rises up to from 46 to 55 mpg. In the petrol, there are 3 power options to choose from, ranging from the 320i, which produces 184 brake horsepower, all the way up to the M340i, which produces 374 horsepower. In the diesel, there's 4 different engines available, with the entry-level 318D producing 158 brake, all the way up to the M340D producing 340 brake. But if fuel economy is crucial to you, there's always the hybrid option, the 330e, and that comes with 138 mpg, 39 grams per kilometre of CO2 emissions, and it'll do up to 41 miles of all-electric driving. There's also a good amount of power available in the plug-in hybrid, producing 252 brake, with an extra 40 brake horsepower available through an F1-style kinetic energy recovery system. All of that means CO2 emissions are relatively low. In the diesel, you can expect something between 109 to 163 grams per kilometre of CO2, depending on what you add to the options list, while in the petrol, that can range from 126 grams per kilometre to 168 grams per kilometre. Against both the Mercedes-Benz C-Class and Audi A4, the BMW 3 Series' engines, for the most part, are more efficient and also better for the environment. They'll give you more miles from every fuel stop and will also be kinder if you're a company car driver, although the C-Class is also available with a hybrid power option. A big part of BMW's success over the years has been its feel behind the wheel, and I can tell you that in this car, you feel more connected to the road than ever before. It's sharper than a Mercedes-Benz C-Class, and in the high-speed corners it also doesn't roll as much. It's planted and precise, and sitting in the driver's seat, you get better feedback than any other car in its class. That's partly down to the excellent adaptive suspension, which balances the car depending on how much weight is on board, as well as the superb range of diesel, petrol and hybrid engines. For a lot of people, the BMW 3 Series will be seen as the perfect company car. And if you're after the best benefit in kind rates, you're going to want the plug-in hybrid, which for the 2021 to 22 year comes with 11%. If you want a diesel, that rises in between 29 and 35, and if you're looking at a petrol, you're going to be between 33 and 37. The bodywork is also sharper and more defined, particularly with this Sterling Automotive body kit, giving it a unique look and helping distinguish it more from the 5 Series. As well, the 7th generation 3 Series is taller, wider and longer than its predecessor, giving it a more imposing silhouette on the road. BMW claims that this generation of 3 Series comes with something called precision and poetry design language. And although I'm not entirely sure what that means, I don't really care, because from every angle, this is a great looking car. An element that's always let BMW down in the past has been the interior. However, on the 3 Series, that's no longer a problem. You've got very well crafted leathers, fine detailing, a nice minimalist dash, and finally the BMW 3 Series feels like the executive saloon it is. The whole cockpit is centered around 2 crystal clear screens, one which houses the driver's instrument cluster and the other the central infotainment display, which of course features BMW's excellent iDrive system, sat-nav and Apple CarPlay. In there's also a parking camera, ambient lighting controls to help you set the mood, of which there are 11 colours to choose from, and BMW's voice-activated virtual assistant. Even in the entry-level SE Pro, there's acoustic glazing to help keep road noise to a minimum. There's also a leather-bound sports steering wheel and 3-zone air conditioning. Of course, you can choose to spend a bit more and rise through the specifications, from which you get heated sports seats, M-styling cues and plusher materials. Up against the current Mercedes-Benz C-Class and Audi A4, the BMW 3 Series' interior is streets ahead, and so it should be. It's a much newer car. However, Mercedes has made a big thing of interiors recently, shown in the quality of the new shape A-Class. And when the new C-Class drops, which is expected to be sometime in 2021, BMW may find themselves once again on the back foot. Another important element of the BMW 3 Series is its practicality. And whether you're in the front or the back, there's an abundance of space. For example, back here there's more than enough room for 3 adults, and there's even enough space for 3 car seats. And in the boot there's also a good amount of room. In fact, there's 480 litres of space in there, which is exactly the same as you get in the Mercedes-Benz C-Class and Audi A4. The 3 Series also has a strong safety score, scoring a maximum 5 stars in its Euro NCAP safety test in 2019. And with an adult occupant safety rating of 97% and a child safety rating of 87%, it's also a safe and secure family vehicle. The BMW 3 Series has long been the company's flagship model. It's sold in huge numbers around the world with over 15 million recorded sales. In this iteration, BMW's engineers wanted to take it back to its roots, back to when it was a purist driving car. And they've done just that. Every component of the 3 Series is excellent. There's nothing that leaves you disappointed, from its sharp looks to its much improved cabin, finely balanced chassis, and outstanding drive. As we said at the start, the BMW 3 Series is what all other cars in its class are judged against. And right now, nothing else comes close. Of course, if this isn't the right car for you, we have more than 1,000 other approved used vehicles in stock available right now, as well as thousands of new lease deals. So if you'd like to find out more about this car or about any of the other vehicles we have available, either leave us a message in the comments below or visit our website hippoleasing.co.uk. Thanks for watching.